Casey at Night will start in 30 seconds. And now, introducing Casey Carter.
I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front. Exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Woo. Hey, how are you? It is Wednesday. I am back, and hold on, I gotta give a shout out to Kelly real quick because Kelly's at work, but he wanted to send some love. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that. Um, Kelly, whenever you're ready, come on through. I'm waiting on you to get you your calendar. Just say the word, and yeah, and I hope you're doing well. So, all right, so people, I don't have like, well, I was gonna say I don't have a special guest, but that's a lie because I do have a special guest on today, and today's show was dedicated to my calendar. And just hold on for 1 second because I did some things earlier to my account, to my screen, to accommodate my guest, and that got me jacked up on this particular. Hold on, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce you to my special friend to help me talk about Casey's calendar. You know her, you love her, Ella Dorsey. Not too much again, because you two be acting
Not
funny.
too much.
They be acting funny.
Not
I
too
already had to
much.
fight with them once before, but yes, we are here to talk about this calendar and adventures in calendar review. See, I keep a sticky on mine. Um, so Ella, like, first of all, thank you so much for helping me at Exotica do these interviews and calendar reviews, if you will. It was, I don't know, give them your insights, your experience of it.
Um, I think people weren't realizing or they didn't know what to expect from the calendar, you know. So you said you're making a calendar. I knew what it was, but it was awesome seeing people's like live reactions on such a classy yet sexy, very spicy calendar. you know so and everybody had a good reaction, but every reaction was different. It
It
was
was,
super interesting.
and I was just telling Ella, I'm still editing videos from that weekend, but I did pull some of the clips for you to see some of those different reactions. But before we look at the clips, Ella, give them, because I was gonna actually pull your clip. I'm like, no, fuck, I got Ella here, and I want you to give them your personal reaction to it. Even like you and I talked about it, and I shared some of what I was gonna put in it. But what was it like seeing it firsthand?
Oh, it was art, darling. Like art. It was incredibly brave and it was classy. I don't remember everything they said about the calendar, but I was just, as I was flipping, it just kept on getting better and better. You know, there were no peaks and valleys. Like, you did an amazing job with the way that you chose the photographs, like the ordering of the photographs and everything. And so it's art. Like, there were a few people that were like, this could be a painting, this could be, you know, go up on a wall or something like that, because they were just that beautiful, just very, very classy,
Okay, wait. So
tasteful.
let's talk about that because one of my favorites, and I don't think I have that quick clip to share, and I'm mad that I didn't take the time to look for it. But one of the folks who made that comment, I have to be honest, surprised me. Um, oh no, wait, hold on, y'all. Y'all are about to see Casey do some stuff that you don't normally get to see. So just bear with me for a second, but because I want you all to see this. There was this one particular um, interview that I definitely was unexpected. You know which one I'm talking about. Unexpected to get this person wasn't necessarily on the schedule, if you will, to give an interview, but they were a part of someone else's interview, and I was like, fuck them. I want this person's interview comments.
And and to be clear, we do not judge which interviews were better than others. Like,
No,
everything was equally good.
yes.
It's just that one
That
interview.
that one because it wasn't from someone we were in anticipation of talking to.
Right.
And the raw honesty, I mean, and raw honesty isn't even a right way of describing it. It was more a matter of they came with an actual um critique, evaluation, review. I don't know what would be the right whatever. And I mean, Ella and I both were like, "Oh, oh, okay, okay, I got you, I got you." So hold on, y'all. You're about to see me do some
She
stuff
came in
here
like a
on the
whole
spot.
art critic.
Yeah.
She was an art critic.
She was an art critic, and she was good. She was good. Let's see if I can do this successfully.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate that honest reaction.
this the way for 2026, y'all. Let me tell y'all, y'all need to go get this.
Yes.
It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to. It's mandatory.
Especially December.
Especially December.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much. I appreciate that. I especially appreciate Mom's commentary because that was everything. Like, Mom had, not like, I mean, because folks had some things to say, but Mom went deep. She went deep. And I love that because a lot about this was very deep and personal for me. So I appreciate
And I like
what
how
you said.
you keep it exotic, but not over the top, so it can interest everybody and not just one
Individual.
And there you have it. And I'm done.
There was nothing else to say after that.
Exactly, exactly. That's why I was like,
I just
okay.
remember, like, you and I were like, what the hell just happened? Did this really just happen?
Yeah, because
You
first of
know?
all, let me just be honest. Burgundy was on our list, but then it was like we got word that Burgundy's mom, Seabud, let me just Seabud, was going to be there, and it was like, okay, well, if she's coming to Exotica with her son, we can do this in front of
Yep.
her.
Why not?
Why not? But when I tell you, she gave, when I say primo commentary, it was amazing the things she had to say. And don't get me wrong, Burgundy was good. I mean, Burgundy would have been good without Mom, but she just totally came out of left field with what she said. And so,
Very well spoken. They're both very well spoken.
yes, yes, yes. And the Burgundy made this one comment that didn't get highlighted enough because we were busy talking to her. But when you watch the full video, you'll hear Burgundy say, "She got calves, y'all. She got calves." Girl, go to the gym, y'all. Girl goes to the gym. Yeah, we got calves.
There
So
were comments that people were saying that you were modeling from head literally to toe. Like there was no lazy feet. Like nothing was like flopping like a fish or anything. Like that bitch was pointed to the gods. So I was happy.
I can't.
I was
Well,
happy, you know.
I'm trying to find one of these that I could actually show. That I could actually show you.
I girl, I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
you're gonna have to get a calendar to see what we're. There
You're
isn't one I
gonna
can
have
show you.
to
Hmm.
you're gonna have to get a calendar, or if you know one of us, maybe just ask. Like I see one, but like there's just, and her feet were done, y'all.
Okay, another kudo for Burgundy. That was another one of his comments that sort of got drowned out in all of the conversation with Seabud. But a couple people, he was probably the one that stood out to me. But a couple people commented on the fact that I took the time to have my feet and A, that my hands and my feet were done, right? But B, that they even
Right.
matched.
Again, it's head to toe. Like, you know how many photo shoots I have to produce and how far in advance I talk
Hmm.
to the creators on what I need, the vision, all of the things. And in my mind, I'm expecting you to have your, head to toe, nails done, feet done, everything, you know? So imagine that doesn't really happen.
Listen, when Burgundy said it, I was like, what? What do you
People
mean?
don't think about that. They don't think about that. They think that they're just going to like take a picture from like the ankle up or crop you from the ankle. No, I want to see the pointed toe because I know for a fact that you are uncomfortable in that pose.
Hmm.
You are uncomfortable in that pose. So I want to appreciate it from head to toe. So I thank you for having the mani pedi on deck.
But you know what? I was a dancer in my youth. So when you are a dancer, it is from your, well, you can't say from your fingertip to the tips of your
Hmm.
toes. Like that, you don't, when you strike a pose, it is from top all the way to the bottom. It's not say from head to ankles or head to feet. It is,
Right, right.
and the same
Yeah.
for like, hold on. So I'm gonna try to show you one in particular so
I
that you
mean,
under
I'm not a dancer, but I do Pilates pretty good.
but it's the same idea, right? Like to
Head to
get the
toe.
benefit of of Pilates, you've got to give it a full extension.
You have
Okay.
to. You have to.
All right, so hold on. I'm going to show you, try to give you a visual of what we're talking
I
about.
feel like we should have prepared a little bit better. Sorry, guys.
No, we good. Y'all showed up, y'all going to get it. So hold on.
Right? Like, there's one, like, I
Hold on.
wish
Okay,
you could show August.
so this is what we're talking about, right? Hands all the way to the fingertip here, all the way to the toes here. Both feet, and I know it's shadowy, but both feet are pointed and extended. This is this is what we're talking about. This is, I didn't just come lay down on the floor and let them snap pictures. When they were like, this is the pose, I posed. I posed for real.
That's
So
right.
yeah. Let me give you all another one of these interviews that just tickled me. Everybody's first time seeing my titties.
Those are great titties. I mean, I knew.
That's
Beautiful, baby. Yeah, that is.
Say it again for the. This photo is actually my favorite.
Holding back.
So
Wait, it's the lady for me that was like,
yes. Okay, so if you catch the full interview, you can hear more of her. She commented a couple times. And then there's a moment where it's me and David in the shot, but you see somebody roll up on David's shoulder. That's not even the woman. That's a whole nother person that rolled up into the interview to see what we were looking at and to comment. Listen, this calendar was out here doing things. It was so I did an interview with Sarah J. Well, you know I did the interview. I'm talking to y'all. I did an interview with Sarah J. Why by the time we got to Sarah J did she say, "Yeah, someone told me you had a calendar." I'm like, "What?" What?
Word traveled pretty fast.
It traveled. It traveled. It traveled. It traveled. Um was there an interview in particular that stood I mean, I granted they were all fucking good. I'm saying that fucking good. But anybody in
The
particular?
one that stood out in particular for me that was really fun was at the wifey booth.
Mm, Maria May.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me see if I have a short on Maria.
yeah. Hers is really, really good.
What I loved about Maria's interview is she was like, "Oh my God, I'm crying. I'm crying."
She was very emotional. Her and who else? Leanne.
Crystal Davis, I'm sweating and I don't even sweat. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna share crystals. I have crystals right here. I can do this real quick. She what was interesting about Crystal is she was one of those people who said that it took me too long to share or show myself this way. And I thought that was interesting because if you know Casey, you know Casey doesn't do content. I'm not a mattress actress, as they say. And so for all of those folks in the industry who are like, basically, I got the industry people kind of gave you one of two things. They gave you the vibe that they've been dying to see me naked, or that they want to fuck me. Like they literally, it was literally coming out of people's mouth.
I think that the ones that wanted to see the calendar, like they were like looking at it from like an artistic standpoint. And you could really see,
Mm-hmm.
like Crystal brought up a perfect point, but also people have to understand this was an incredibly, incredibly brave and vulnerable calendar,
And I
you
made sure to
know?
let folks know, because again, like I said, I'm not a mattress actress, and so it it was one thing for me to do the photo shoot because it was just me with the photographers. It wasn't anybody else in this place, and I ultimately chose to share that that version of Casey at risk, right? Because we all have an insecurity button. You push the right button and you will trigger insecurity. And I'm not saying that
Mm.
I'm an insecure person, but we all judge ourselves silently, secretly, or whatever, and you're just waiting for the right thing to be said to push that button. I don't know. So, but hold on, I'm gonna give you Crystal's interview.
Oh my God. Yes. This is a nice way to come out.
Thank you. I
Nice
like that.
way. Perfect way. I love it. Oh my God. I love it. Even better. No covers at all. I love it. Oh my God. Oh, the booty.
The booty.
She's got that arch too. I love it. Woo. I'm sweaty. I'm really sweating. I have. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna have a heart attack, I think. No, it's really nice to see you, Bear.
I mean, what stood out for me was it's a nice way to come out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that she said that.
Okay, wait. Here's. Hold on. I'm busy. It's funny. Listen, y'all, I actually set up some videos, but these weren't the ones I had set up. So just bear with us, because I still have the ones that I did set up that I'm going to show you. So just the calendar. Let me post up how you can get to the calendar and order it. Because you need to do that. You need to get a calendar. It makes the perfect Christmas gift. Because here's the thing. When the calendar is gone, the calendar is gone. It just is.
I got mine.
Ella has hers. You need to get yours. Okay, so hold on. Let me grab. Didn't I send it? Maria's. There we go. All right, here's Maria May.
Okay, so I'm Casey Carter. This is
Maria May.
and we are reviewing my calendar. This is first impressions.
Oh,
in the White
booth. I have been waiting for this moment for several weeks, so yes. Wait, I'm gonna flip to the first page.
You're there.
Is that the first page?
That's the first page.
Exactly how I thought you looked. Look! Right? Oh my god, look, I got tears. I'm not kidding. You're just so gorgeous. Oh my god, girl.
Thank you.
Oh, it gets better.
Do you sound like this when you have sex?
Yes, I do. It's like the same. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at you. It's amazing. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so Maria May, that was a whole thing. And she basically spent the whole video saying, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
She was authentic with her emotion.
She really was. Okay, and let me just say this, you all. Maria and I had just interviewed the week before. We had crossed each other's paths at an Exotica, but we were just in the phases of developing relationships. So while Ella and I go back, Maria and I just sort of just met. So like when Ella says like her reaction was authentic, it is genuinely authentic because she doesn't already know me. And
Yeah.
so her saying that there was a tear in her eye was kind of like, oh damn, okay. Okay. Let me give a quick shout out to Ms. Toxic Goddess. Hey girl. And Ms. Toxic Goddess will be joining me at Exotica DC. So that's my other over the cliff friend.
Sadly, I will not be there.
Right.
It's okay.
Sadly.
You'll see me in 2026.
Like I said, Ms. Toxic Goddess, my other over. You have friends, you got besties, and then you got folks who go over the cliff to the grave, ride or die.
I don't think that like the world can handle Toxic and myself and you all in the same room. No.
I know Lorenzo can't. It's hard enough if it's just 2 of us at one time. 3 of us?
I mean, it's just easier to say yes.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is just easier to say yes. Let me give you another interview. This one, okay. So this is another young lady who I literally just met at Exotica, and oh my god, her energy was insane. Like we met her at the meet and greet, Picante Jenny.
Oh yeah, she's super
from
sweet.
that moment, her energy, like Ella and I both were like, we're gonna go see her, no matter what. We're going to see her because her
Yeah.
energy is off the chain. So here's a highlight from Jenny's interview.
I'm of course Casey Carter, and Picante Jenny here is going to know yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, and I'm gonna be so you're gonna love it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're already starting off bad. They don't hot, damn, hot, coming in hot, coming in hot. Case gracious. Gotta underline the arch in the march. Look at that arch right there. Oh wow, you are a visual. If there's any way I can purchase one of these, yes, absolutely. I'm already in April. I'm not even halfway through the year and I already want one. This is beautiful. This is art. This is art made. Mom. Oh my God. Okay, I got it. I know when it is. June 16th. So you are a
Gemini.
Gemini.
The twins.
Oh, the yin and the yang, right? Is that what it is? The fish?
Actually, they're not yin and yang.
Okay.
But they're twins.
More arch. Oh my God. I love the feet.
So yeah, I had to
Another
turn the
one. I
volume
love the
down.
feet.
Yes, the feet.
Listen, it was super loud there. Jersey, it's always like Jersey and Chicago are the loudest, craziest ones, I would say,
Mhm.
out of all of the expos. And so I'm just glad that she was just so loud and expressive. But yeah,
See, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I actually had to turn the volume down on her video
hmm
because Jenny and Julie Ginger, and I'm gonna show you Julie's interview in a second. They both had a booth near the stage, and so there's always a ton of background noise from the
yeah.
stage when you do anything near there. And both of these ladies, I mean, well, two things. Both of them projected in such a way that I had to turn the volume down. But those microphones that I was using would
They
have
were
picked
great
up,
microphones.
listen, they would have picked up a mouse peeing on cotton like on Saturn, okay? Like that joint picked up, and it picked up just what it needed, like the person. Because I've got some other videos that I had to edit out the camera person talking. So yeah, and speaking of Julie,
That wasn't me.
no.
Speaking of
See how she's
Julie,
now labeled as all out instigator? There you go. Hold on. I'm gonna show you Julie's interview now.
Ooh, there's legs. Those titties though. Those titties though. Yes. I mean, it's just. Sorry, I have to get my fingers to work. This is just beautiful. I'm so
So Julie's clip, the way my software works, it gives you a 60-second clip for YouTube or a 15-second clip for TikTok. It decided to edit Julie down to 15 seconds. But when you see Julie's interview, yeah, I haven't even posted it yet. It's a whole lot. But you see, there seems to be a theme running about breastises.
feet, the titties, the arch.
Okay.
You weren't ashy. Like you're well moisturized. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Listen.
Right?
Listen.
I am too, because a
Thank
bitch could
you.
never.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you. And I'm gonna say, listen, again, I can appreciate those comments about the full extension, coming in with my nails done, not, as you just said, not being ashy. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why would I need to be complimented on something that should be obvious if you're modeling, right? Like, but maybe that's just me.
well, I mean, it's also common sense. Common sense isn't so common. So, like I said, I would give You better promote yourself, baby. Not mad at it. But like I said, I would give the girls, a call sheet. Hi, Busy. I'd give everybody a call sheet on what to expect,
Mm-hmm.
at these shoots. And like I said, in my head, I'm thinking that everything is going to be done from head to toe,
Okay.
but it's just not something like you have to like verbally say, hey, girl, make sure your feet aren't jacked up because they're going to be in the picture. I don't know, call me crazy, but if I was like on the other side of the camera, I'm like so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, oh no, I need everything done.
Right.
Even if you can't see it, I
Right.
need it done.
Right.
Just
Because
for my peace of mind.
this is what I've learned. Because again, I'm 56. I grew up in a different time. I grew up in the era of the beginning of the supermodel, and 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 just looking at what a supermodel was doing, right? Like, so when you commented earlier about modeling all the way through the fingertips and the toes and all of that, if you look
Yeah.
at the supermodel from back in the day, it was all like how a hand was positioned and how they were holding something, like all of that is the
Listen,
model. It's not just the
people
pretty face.
people call America's Next Top Model problematic. I personally fucking loved it. I loved it. I can quote some of the episodes to this day, but they taught those girls how to fucking model.
Right. Right.
Like they knew once they got in front of that camera, they had many chances. They were told what they needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And exactly, like Busy is she's ready to go and take the fucking pictures. That's just what it is
Right.
you know so but not everybody thinks like that. So, and you're not a model, you're not a content creator, you're not talent. So the fact that you were thinking that, it's putting some of these guys and girls to shame.
But again, like I said, being
Yeah.
56, I grew up in the height of the supermodel, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I grew up, you know, deep in Vogue magazine. Vogue magazine would be stacked up in my room. My sister's first
Yeah.
name is based off of Harry Belafonte's daughter being on the cover of Vogue magazine, and black women weren't on the cover of Vogue magazine. So yeah, I studied. Never necessarily wanted to be a model, never thought I was going to be a cover girl of any type, but I studied what these women looked like because I was into fashion. And
Yeah.
anyway, that's a rabbit hole. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, I it never occurred to me not to be poised all the way from tip to toe.
Well, I mean, also, you know, you also are doing boob tube as well. You
Hmm.
have so many things that you got going on. So you have to be on because you never know who's taking screenshots
Right.
or
Right.
screen recordings of you or whatever. So you have to
Be
be
ready. Be
on.
ready.
I you're the only podcast I fucking go on.
And I thank
Did
you for
you
that.
let me
I
know
thank you for
like
that
we
because
get
I remember the
advance?
first time, I got you to come on. I was like, I promise you. Well, better yet, not even the first time I got you to come on the show. When I got you to interview for me at Exotica, I knew that was a
Yeah.
big deal, and I knew it wasn't comfortable for you. But if I were to toot my own horn, I am masterful at making a person comfortable doing an interview.
I mean, I'm here now.
And
It's
you've
been
been on the
like,
show many, many times.
I know, I'm such a ham, huh?
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, wait, real quick. We're gonna do another interview. All right, so this is Broadway. And again, this is a quick clip, but if you don't know who Broadway is with Exotica, that's okay, because he's a background person. Any of us who are exhibitors and whatnot, we all know Broadway. And so I genuinely appreciated him taking the time to review the calendar and his comments and everything. So this is Broadway.
Enjoying the position.
Oh yes, you know I love when the legs are up in the air like that.
Or silly.
Oh no, you have no idea, girl. See, now we're very good.
That's very good.
Yes, that's so. But when I tell you it's artwork, literally you can sell that as artwork.
Thank
like,
you.
You can put it in a frame and sell it as artwork.
Thank you.
Like fuck all the. You're like this is good. No, all bullshit aside, it's a good one. That's that good. You didn't do me right. Okay, fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Fucks with it.
I fucks with it. Or let me rephrase that. I fucks with it, okay? Nobody would understand that, so it's okay. See, I'm enjoying November.
He's enjoying November.
This is beautiful artwork, and I like the luscious legs, the body frame, and it just makes me want to just have dinner. Like, I want to, never mind. I'm going to get myself,
December, y'all.
okay?
Yeah.
Y'all need to buy this. You need to get up.
I don't know. But yeah, so this is where you buy your calendar?
I'm going to shut my mouth right now.
So
Wait.
go ahead.
Did he say, I'm ready to have dinner?
Okay, so I can't show y'all what November looks like. I can't show it to you.
Hold on. Let me go look.
All right, I'm gonna wait for you to look. So before I say what I'm gonna say.
Okay. I see why he said that.
Yeah. So
I got you. Got you, Broadway.
So when he said it initially, I was like, it was so spontaneous. His comment was so spontaneous. And so when
It was
I pressed him
very
on it,
smooth.
yeah. And when I pressed him on it and he kept going and he finally caught himself and was like, okay, wait, hold on. It's like, but this is what I loved about the comments that people made. They were so freaking genuine. Like, and a lot of these people know me. They've known me for years. Like, Broadway has known me for years. And to get the reaction that I got, I mean, honestly, it was sort of epic for me because, again, kind of like Crystal said, I'm always covered. I'm not like, modest about my appearance, but I've got clothes on and most of them have just enough clothes on to be legal.
Right.
And hold, let me see. I'm trying to see who else's video I could show you real quick. Before I show you Santa, because Santa is epic.
Santa, miracles happen. That's all I'm going to say.
Santa was epic. Epic. Okay, we're going to go to Santa. Fuck it. We're going to go to Santa. Hold on. Because there's another one I want to get, but I got to find it. All right, this is Santa. And I want you to know, this is just a highlight from Santa's interview.
We're here looking at the Casey Carter 2026 Sensual Calendar.
I can't believe I'm getting to look at the calendar because I've been waiting this whole show.
Yeah, made him wait.
People like you more than me. Oh, fuck yeah. Straight up. Fuck yeah.
That's May, y'all. This is my favorite month.
Oh, yeah, it's June, so it's Miss Amanda's month. So, yeah, I know this goes. This is fun. That's fucking God, Casey. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yep, that's sexy. Yep, still sexy. That's still sexy. Feet aren't normally sexy. That's sexy.
Thank you.
That is fucking
Thank you very much.
This is Santa's month.
Santa, you're July?
I'm August. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting ready for Santa's month. Oh, fuck yeah. Absolutely. That's the best. Okay, that is so fucking sexy. That's powerful and fuck yeah. That's the Christmas month. December. Santa really likes the Christmas month. That is
that's
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Listen, you know what I love? I love when there is like some childhood thing where it be like Santa or the Tooth Fairy and they turn it into something evil, like Tooth Fairy is actually evil or Santa is actually like dirty or
Right,
whatever.
right, right.
I love that Santa has a potty mouth.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And that's a 60-second clip, right? So you see how many times he says fuck in that 60-second. His video was longer. Like it I had so and I went in to edit the fuck so that it doesn't spell Fuck. I'm talking almost every time he opened his mouth, I had to edit the word. Like it was crazy. But to Ella's point, many, many times he commented on the feet and commented on the fact that, that's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
come on. You
Broadway.
have like the whole website where you sell foot pics and stuff like that. So it's a total fetish.
Yep. Because
It's a
there's
total
a
thing.
wait, hold on. December. Let me see if it's possible for me to show you December.
I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know.
I definitely can't show November. That's for sure. All right. So hold on. Here's how I'm gonna do this.
You can show December. You can show the feet.
So this is. So just imagine I'm using the post-it note because I can't show you what's behind here. But here's the pointed feet. And okay, so one of the comments that Broadway makes about December is he uses the phrase target practice. And I'm like, what's target
Wait,
practice?
I don't know either. Let me go back to December and see if I can figure it out.
Look at it. Now, I can make an assumption. Right. I can make an assumption. But I was like, again, the comments, the unfiltered, unadulterated comments, the fact that it just came rolling out of his mouth.
So, I immediately understood what he was implying.
So for the people in the back, can you
I
explain?
will not share. I'm not doing it because I don't know. Mom could be watching. I don't know. So, but if you guys don't know what he's talking about, first of all, we shouldn't even explain to the public. This is about the calendar. If they want to understand what's going on with target practice,
get the calendar.
buy the calendar. Mm-hmm. There you go.
So you can
and then you'll understand because there's so many ways to take it.
Yes,
but
exactly.
I have like the humor of like a dude. Like so
but so like this is what makes each and every interview so special, because everybody said something that later on I would go back and be like, wow, okay, I remember in the moment when they said that, and I could not have anticipated half, 3/4 of the things people said.
So there's one picture that we can show. We can show March because it's not really showing anything. Yeah. But holy crap, your calves and like the muscle definition in March is crazy.
That was the photo that caught Burgundy's attention. So
crazy.
Hold on. Let me figure out where I can go
Yeah,
to
because
show
you
you
can't
this.
really, and we got to figure out something. You know, it'd be funny is if we like, remember those like the paper dolls? Like maybe you get like the paper, like turn like little paper outfits to put over.
To put on them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what Burgundy was talking about. Let me see. There might be another one where you can
It's
see.
one of those things. I'm like, yeah, we can totally show that. Oh wait, no, that's a
No,
nipple. We
can't show
can't
that.
show that.
No, no. Mm-mm. Nope, not that. Okay, wait. We can show this. This is another example of tips to toes and fingers being done. Hold on. And I don't even necessarily need to. I don't even need to really cover this. Oh, wait, where am I going? Okay, hold on.
That's a good one.
Right? So that's tip to toes. You can see my toes. And even the photographer commented on my toes and the fact that, like, these, I think, were white. Like, so it was half white, half, not even red. They were actually pink. I think they were actually pink. And as you can see, it picks up in the camera. If with the, depending upon the position, you get to see that I thought about this and the fact that I was taking a photo and that it was possible you were going to see this in the photo.
I think everything was intentional.
That's how
Thanks,
I do
Big
what I do.
D.
That's how I do what I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
wait,
think
I can show
everything
you
was
this.
very intentional.
So this.
That was beautiful.
So there's these photos, which are the big 8x10s, 8.5 by 11s, but these are on the actual calendar side. I can show you this one, but that's probably about it.
I'm just saying, everybody's going to get like their regular calendars. But then if you want a classy Gooner calendar.
Gooner is one of Ella's favorite words.
Listen, it's a fun word. As soon as I learned what it meant, I'm like, I need to apply this in my vocabulary at least once a day. So yes. if you need a good a classy Gooner calendar to where, if somebody happens to stumble on it and they see, oh, it's artwork. Look, I feel like QVC. I feel like freaking Lisa Rinna right now. Go to CaseyCalendars.com.
That's where you get it from, my friend. That's where you get it from, right there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really funny because you'll see a lot of the calendars, like, no shade. I've worked at, a few adult companies. And so the calendars that they do are the ones that you're going to expect from them, if that makes sense, And so with Casey, she took a step outside of the box and really told the line between adult and mainstream, which is super, super tough to do. Like, it's either going to be super, super like PG-13, maybe rated R, or your cat's going to be in everybody's face.
And that goes back to what Seabud was saying, that it wasn't too much. It was enough to, for the folks who want to see some stuff, but then at the same time, it wasn't too much for the folks who don't need to see everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got another one I'm gonna show you. This is Eric. I'm sorry. This is Alex from Exotic.
Okay, so hold on. We got to actually walk in light so you can see this stuff.
Gosh.
Okay, so hold on. Let me actually take it out the plastic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not 56.
I am.
Here's what I'm really picking up and loving on this. It's so elegant. Like, it's very sophisticated. Yes.
I love that.
This
Very
is beautiful.
sophisticated.
It is.
But
This
that's,
is
I mean, I'll be
beautiful.
honest, while I'm not going to say I consciously went for sophisticated, I definitely wanted sexy, elegant,
Check.
right? Like,
No,
I will
this is-
post this on the wall and not think twice about
This
it.
is beautiful with these beautiful fabrics. That red silk looks like liquid, and it's just, yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Thank you very much. Do I get to keep those?
This is yours for you. Yes, that is your calendar.
Thank you. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm so proud of you.
So did she not literally just say everything you said?
Everything that I said. And I was also thinking about the calendar, like for those of us that are in the know that know like old school, classy Black ladies, it was giving like
Mm-hmm.
Black exploitation, like almost like
Yes.
Pam Grier,
Yes.
almost
Yeah.
like sexy like that.
That was Seabud's comment about December. When we got to December, she was like, that's the one you put on the wall and you know, yeah. And that's I knew when she was making her comment, I knew that's what she was referencing.
So, you know, it'd be hilarious because I know you got some subs. How funny would it be if you sent your subs one of these pictures, but in puzzle form?
In
Puzzle form.
Ooh, I like
They
that.
got to put that bitch together if they want to see it.
I like that.
I don't know. That's just
I like
throwing that out there.
I like that just in general, just to have
Right?
for
Like
shits
you
and
don't
giggles.
know. You don't you're buying a picture. You don't know what picture you're getting.
I like that. Yeah. Especially depending upon what you get. You're either getting a dark background or you're getting a light background. So you
Mhm.
genuinely have to figure out where the pieces fit because
Mhm.
there's so much of one color in each one of those. Ooh.
Mhm.
Hold on, I got to write that down.
You're welcome.
KC puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that puzzle is going to be hard as fuck too. I can already see it because
Because let's just be honest, depending upon what picture I pick, it's going to be a lot of brown and a lot of black. And you're
but a lot
genuinely
of
going to have to figure that out.
detail. There's a lot of detail as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that would be fun.
Oh yeah, we gonna track that one down for sure. We're gonna track it down. So I know you won't be in DC, but I am
Yeah.
about to order a life-size Casey to put in the booth. It's probably
You're gonna have to FaceTime me so I can see this amazingness because I know it's gonna be so amazing.
yeah. So it's 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 gonna be one of those corrugated, so that it and I genuinely picked my height so that it can be my height.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
it's gonna be I've wanted to do that for a while, but once I saw these photos, I'm like, oh, this is the moment.
I feel like you just needed a reason,
Mm-hmm.
and timing is everything. So you picked the right time for this. And even though it's a calendar, like I said, these pictures are so beautiful. It can be so much more than just a calendar,
Well, and that's the other thing is these are the pictures from the calendar, but I walked away from the photo shoot with 150 photos. there's not that many photos in this calendar.
So we didn't even scratch the surface. So what you're telling me is technically if we wanted like a Casey Carter planner where we can just like write in the months or whatever, we can do that. I don't know. I'm
Not
just
only could
trying to figure out.
we could do that, we could do a coffee table book.
I'm just trying to get as much products and ideas out for people's spank banks. So
Yes. Yes. And so
I'm just,
I wanna make sure that before we end tonight, I want to make sure I give props to the studio that did the photos, and I want to
it's
post
based in
up.
Miami, right?
Yes, I'm gonna post up their website on here. Just want to make sure I get it right because they were fucking amazing. Like, I'm not saying that I ain't cute. What I'm saying is these poses and the black high gloss floor and the white cutout with the chiffon, that was them. That is what they do. And they literally had women in and out of that studio all day taking photos, and some of these women had been there one other time or another time. This was not like their first time in the studio. It's an all female studio. Let me make sure I spell this all right. All female studio in the art district of Miami, and it was a fucking amazing experience. As beautiful as those photos are, a lot of that has to do with them. That it was like from the moment you walk in to the building, there's a step and repeat literally right there at the front door, and it's like a green wall, like a greenery wall. They've got roses, and they're offering you water, champagne, snacks, whatever you need. The package I had included hair and makeup. Well, clearly I didn't need my hair done, but the makeup, like they did all the makeup work, and the whole time I'm sitting in the makeup chair, they're making sure that my prosecco stayed full, and they literally walked you through each and every position, making whatever necessary adjustments that they needed to. So, for example, at that time, I was experiencing some limitations as a result of a disc in my neck that shifted, that was triggering some tingling sensation. So if I put my head too far back, I would immediately go into pain. So they were like, okay, just go back as far as you can, do as much as you can. Now, what's crazy is today, I don't have that problem anymore. Just it managed to work itself out. But, they literally put you through the positions to your comfortability level. And so with me telling you in that moment, there were some things that were limited to see what you see. I can only imagine if I did it today where I no longer have that physical limitation.
So the ladies know their angles. That's a good photographer, photographer assistant, because the girls, yeah, they
did
know
their
their
shit.
angles.
They did their shit.
Yeah.
And every time someone sees the photos, they're asking, like, where did you get them done? And I tell Miami, tell them all about the studio, tell them all about the experience. I mean, because if I could get paid as an affiliate, they would have people, it'd be like a revolving door based on the number of people who have asked about it and said that they would go, because this is 24. So last year they had a representative at Exotica. That's how I found them. And I bought my package while I was there. And it was probably on the last day, because I do most of my shopping on the last day of Exotica. Bought my package, and then was like, they were like, oh, well, it's good for a year or whatever the case is. I'm like, great, because I won't be back for a year. And sure enough, just before I left for Exotica, Miami, I called up, I scheduled my time. It was like a 4-hour window. Fucking amazing. One of my favorite experiences in photography. Now, having said that, this is what I know for Casey. There's been one time that I've had a man shoot me and I loved the photos. But most of the photos that I have that I love the most, that I use the most, have been done by women. I'm going to tilt my screen back a little bit. Those photos right there, that's a female photographer. And I've shot with her twice. The photo that I took, that's the cover that I won the ASN Lifestyle Magazine cover award for, was taken by a female. I'm not saying that men can't shoot, but I'm saying the women photographers that I worked with have done good by me. That's all I'm going to say.
It's, there are amazing male photographers.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing male photographers.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something to be said. Now, again, going back to America's Next Top Model, Miss J. Now, there's something to be said about, a woman knowing how to pose you because she's a woman.
You got.
Mm-hmm. She's a woman,
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, now if they had, somebody like Miss J pose me the fuck away. Like, I am not asking any questions,
right?
Because you had to be better than me at being a woman. So,
which means you worked at it. You worked at it. And again, I'm going to say there are amazing male photographers. There are, but for my personal experience,
yeah,
the best photographs that I've gotten have come from women, and the women from Nuevo Studio in Miami, they had one methodology. The photographer who took these pictures for me, she had a different methodology. And I'm going to say, working with you, Ella, because you've done taken the pictures for me, but you've also done a lot of the video stuff with me. You have also a methodology. And why I'm going to say I've enjoyed working with women is because each one of you didn't necessarily robotically work with me. You worked with Casey. You didn't work with another female. You worked with Casey. So I think the success of the work is based on you understanding Casey and then working within Casey's framework as opposed to whatever this is,
I think there's also like a level of comfort, at the end of the day, there's a level of comfort. Everybody knows I'm a big nerd, so I'm doing my research and like, what are we wearing? Let's plan a meeting. Here's a schedule of events so we can make sure that we're staying on the timeline and all the things or whatever. I will say, like, if I was to go down that road and do a super sexy calendar, I would have all women with me because, again, it's a level of comfort, so you got what I got.
Right.
I mean,
right.
No shade.
Right.
No, and it's no shade to the male photographers. And we have to say this because there's always going to be that one person
it's going to be in their field
that is going to be butthurt. Baby, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm just telling you right now.
It's by no means meant to be that way. Because like I said,
and we do not care.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to show you a male photo. Oh, wait, I lied. Hold on.
Well, while we're waiting on Casey, how's everybody's night going?
I lied. Okay,
This is
I'm sorry. I lied.
worst nightmare ever. Leaving me alone on
I
a
thought
live podcast. Like, I mean,
I thought I
worst
had
nightmare ever.
I thought I had one of my old photos just handy. I don't. I'm sorry about that. But I was gonna say my very first photo shoot as Casey Carter was done with this gentleman in the Baltimore area. When I tell you it was the outside of like collegiate photos, um, the school photo and for my senior year, I wish I could find those. For my senior year, my mother sent me to some studio to have headshots done. They were fucking amazing. I ain't even gonna lie. But like outside of that, this photo shoot was one of the first that I would say was like on a model level because we were in a full on studio. Like this was one of those
Yeah.
studios big enough that you could drive an automobile into
Set.
and they had multiple
Yeah.
shooting stations and it had a dressing room. I had a makeup artist. Like it was the first time I had ever done anything like that on that level. And
Yeah.
he was amazing. He was absolutely, and I am so mad I can't find any of those quickly because there's this one photo of me squatting. I'm squatting and holding a nightstick, I think it was. When you look at the photo, you would think that I was sitting on something and they removed it from the image. But no, your girl was having a moment.
Are we like squatting? Like, are we talking about like Lil Kim?
We're not talking ass down. We're talking gym squat where you go.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And I had to
Well,
hold that fucking pose.
here's the thing, Casey. Don't be upset that you can't find the picture now because today's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday or Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got you.
Give your fans what we want.
Later. I can for sure dig it out later.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So yeah, I want to see this squat.
Trust me. When we done, I'm gonna go in and find it, and I'm gonna let all of y'all see it. But the other time I shot with a gentleman that brought me some really good photos. So this was a moment where I'm like, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna do some stuff. And Lorenzo was the photographer for me in that moment. One of the shots was me flicking a whip. And the whip, I have to say, has to be 6 feet long, at least from end to end, has to be 6 feet long. Now, Lorenzo also taught me how to shoot. And my favorite line from Training Day is Denzel talking about I'm surgical with it, right? Like whatever I aim at, I'm hitting, and I am hitting my targets. Like he would call out something on the target to hit, and I'm hitting that joint with like the first time, right? So here we are doing this photo shoot, and I'm holding this whip, and he's like, "Go ahead and flick it." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead and flick it." I flicked that joint, hit the camera. Yes, I hit the camera.
I don't trust you enough. I am not. I'm sorry. You ain't flicking nothing towards me. Nope. This is not Cirque du Soleil.
He let me do that joint more than once. And I'm like, and it's so funny because the first time it hit him, I was like, oh, and he caught me on camera going, and he was like, okay, but because it hit the camera, it didn't hit him. But if you can imagine, he's holding the camera, not necessarily at his face, but he's holding the camera close enough to his face.
Yeah. Yeah. Equipment would have got damaged with me. Like, totally would have dropped the camera. My bad. My bad. Because did
And
you
the,
just hit the camera twice? Yeah, no.
and this, and like I said, the second time I hit it again. I hit him again. I was like, you know what? Just for my peace of mind, we're not doing that again. We're not going to do that again.
You know, I enjoy a good circus. I do. I don't like clowns, but I do like Cirque du Soleil. You
Oh,
know,
that's a hell
I
of a show.
enjoy it. You know, it's beautiful, but I'm not trying to bring those stunts into a photo shoot. That's just me. Like in theory, like I would love to be a part of a shoot where they are like, yeah, let's bring all the circus stunts in and all that shit. Like I would love to do that if I was on the side. Like if I was styling,
Okay.
yes, absolutely. But like actually
Not
taking
firsthand
the
experience.
no, hell no.
Okay, so
Mm-mm.
wait, let me go back to something for a second. What would you do something similar to this? Because again, you and I can appreciate being put in an uncomfortable position.
Um, I don't know. I feel like if I did, I feel like there would be a lot of tears. I
That's
feel like
fine.
I would have to have like my support system, like my girls with me, like lifting me up because that is like the epitome of brave. I don't know if I have it in me.
Okay.
You know, like I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me because like I can take a hell of a selfie and like one out of like a million pictures comes out super cute,
Mm-hmm.
but I just feel like I
You're not
would
ready.
chicken out. I'm learning not to say anything negative about myself.
Please don't. Right.
So I'm not. I'm not. So I know me and I know I would get in my head. So I with that being said, I would need a lot of champagne. I feel like at that point I would switch from like I would have to go to shrooms. I would have to be
Oh,
tripping.
you are on that level. Okay, so wait, I just want to just pause for 1 second because Ella said that she can take a hell of a selfie. So my phone is filled with selfies, and whenever I'm with Ella, I am taking
Oh, that was a fun, yeah.
always taking selfies.
Because we're always looking for the light too. We're always looking for the light.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
So
always looking for the light.
because light is important when your skin is melanated. Ooh, girl, there has
I
to be
mean,
light.
granted, like I'm doing like my soft lighting season one RuPaul's Drag Race situation right now, but I like it. So
Okay, so here's this was I like this picture. I don't. It's just weird, but I like it. It's in portrait mode, but here's what I really like. So, and I'm mad that I did not get Ella in her thigh highs. She got out the boots before I could get to her.
so I
But
had
but
on
but wait, don't say anything. I want
okay.
folks to be able to see. So this was the outfit. This is when Ella converted to her docs. This is the outfit. So imagine that outfit with thigh highs with some boots. Ooh, that's the shit right there, Ella. That's the shit.
So the thigh highs were everything and more. But again, we all know I have a little bit of an attitude problem. And if I feel threatened, ain't no flight over here. It's all fight. And so if I feel like, especially like if dudes are coming at me aggressive and I'm like, pause, bro, like, keep it moving and you're steady getting aggressive. I have Napoleon syndrome. Like I'm short, I'm like 5'4", small thing, and you're coming at me aggressive. Nah, bruh. I'm putting on my steel toe boots, and if we gotta fight, we gotta fight. I don't care. I don't care. Although, and here's what's so funny about that whole thing. I'm talking all this shit, but deep down, I know I'm not gonna have to lift a finger. Like,
Is another selfie moment. So Um,
So, but yes, the boots will make another appearance, when I feel safer in another
she's funny,
outfit. But
and
yeah,
that's fine. So this is Nola Darling.
love Nola.
We always take a picture with Nola when we are together at Exotica. She's just so striking. She is one of the few, maybe the only long, thin people that I just absolutely utterly admire, and I think it's her presence. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
she's she's striking, but her energy. She's one of
The
those people like
energy is everything.
right, like when you see her moving through the convention floor, you just watch as she walks through. Like sometimes I'll holler out at her, and other times I just want to watch her walk by. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's her presence.
Mm-hmm.
It's she's the quietest thing, but her presence, like she lets
Huge.
everybody know
Her
that
energy is
she is there. Yeah,
and
love Nola.
I wish I don't have any pictures of us with Onyx, and I'm mad about that.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Also, as we're wrapping up, we got to talk about Magnum Man.
Yes. Okay. And I haven't had a chance to edit his video, but so Exotica has this gentleman. His name is Guido. For real. And he every year he would come to Jersey Exotica in a Magnum condom rapper costume. Vinny the Guido. Sorry, Vinny the Guido. He would come to Exotica dressed in a Magnum condom wrapper and with a
He had a
reservoir tip
hat.
hat. Yeah, let me find the photo. Reservoir tip hat.
And so he's retiring the character, right?
Yes.
When I tell you that this costume has seen better days.
And it's funny because when you're just casually talking to him, you don't notice it. But the minute he said that, the costume this, costume that, you zoom in and you're like, oh yeah, okay.
For real. For
So
real.
hold on, let me pause this. So this is what we're talking about. That is Vinny the Guido.
So
And
Vinny is retiring Magnum Man.
yeah,
Um, he did like a whole
we
like thing where he took that thing off
yeah. I'm a
and laid it on the floor.
and
You would
walked off.
think you would think that he was the fucking heavyweight champion of the world, because when he took that bitch off and laid it on the floor,
Yeah.
and then placed the hat down, and everybody's like, what the hell is going on? And he walked off.
And then wait, for dramatic effect, he stopped and turned around and looked back at it. Loved it.
Wait until you see the video.
Yes.
Like, he took this character so seriously, and it was like I had to catch myself a few times because I was like, wait, are you serious? Wait, he's serious?
He's
Are you
serious.
serious?
Serious.
You're serious.
Serious.
Okay, I am not going to be childish about this, because we all know how I am. I'm like, I'm going to respect this moment. This is a serious moment. Like,
Yeah.
you would have, it was giving like Godfather.
And listen, when I'm gonna be honest, I think we all sort of just went with it, right? Because when
We
he
did.
wanted to take it off and then walk, it was like I was like, okay, you should walk away now. Okay, all right, and then look back at it was a whole
When I
thing.
tell you that there was directing being, oh, imagine me holding the phone
Right, right.
and there is Casey is giving direction like she's fucking Steven Spielberg to this dude, right? People are walking in the fucking like it was all crazy. We like totally bullied like the cinematographer out of his spot. Shout out to Jesse. Jesse was
Listen, we
super
asked.
sweet.
We asked.
Jesse didn't know what the hell was going on. Thank you, Jesse, if you're
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because here's the funny thing: we walked up on this spot, and it had one of Exotica's backdrops. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect for doing what we need to do. Jesse had just got through marking where they were going to be positioned, and we were like, do you mind? And they were, oh yeah, no, sure. I don't think they thought we'd be there that long. I think they just thought that we were just going to take a picture and move on.
Meanwhile, like I'm recording and I'm like trying to make eye contact with the group, like mouthing I'm sorry.
Look, say something.
Wait until you
I'm
see the
Casey Carter.
video.
Say something. Okay.
The video is epic though. The video that between that and then Santa taking pictures with the tiny ladies, like
Oh
my
wait,
my
hold on.
weekend was
I didn't show that,
fulfilled.
did I? Did I show that?
I don't think you showed it. So while
Okay, hold on.
Casey's
I got
pulling
it.
it up,
I got it.
there was so these little ladies are part of a burlesque dance troupe. I can't remember what their name is. So I apologize for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. All I see is micro something. I can't think of what the rest of the name is.
But Dan from Exotica, like he found them on social media and was like, we gotta have them. And so when I found out and then I saw Santa and I looked at Casey and I was like, Santa has an opportunity to do something so fucking hilarious. And Elf being one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Again, y'all, you know I'm childish. So when they got up and like took the picture, like that is literally, I don't think I'm going to do any Christmas cards moving forward. I'm just going to recycle that picture of
Okay.
Santa
And
and
listen,
little ladies.
what my like excitement was leading up to getting to their booth, because we fucking went through the expo floor like a goddamn entourage. I'm in the front
Our
parting
dad,
the
we were
Red
deep.
Sea.
We were
Okay.
deep. We were going to get those. Listen, we were going to make sure that Santa got to the fucking destination to get those pictures because
Yeah.
Santa was just as like hype as I was.
Listen, we were all amped up because I'm in front of Santa. I'm like, excuse me, like literally pushing us through the crowd of people. And what's crazy is these ladies, they already had people, around their booth and wanting to take pictures and everything. But when Santa showed up, oh baby, it was
It was like paparazzi.
everything.
It was everybody like stopped. And that's what I love about expos. When I
Mm-hmm.
was running the booth, remember my favorite word is we got to create a spectacle. What is the
Right.
spectacle for the event? And if there's at least one spectacle, safe
Yeah, right, of
spectacle,
course.
consensual spectacle at the event, it's going to be a success. And Santa and the little ladies,
That was
I
everything.
we got to come up with like another name, but that's like the most respectful name I can think
Yes.
of.
Yes. Yes.
Santa and the little ladies.
It was everything. It was everything. I mean, and
And those girls got dirty mouths. Like those jokes that I was like,
yes.
you can say that. I can't say that.
Exactly.
I cannot say that.
Exactly. But yeah, it was, oh my God, like Jersey's always good because it's Jersey. But this past Jersey, between the calendar, Santa, and the little ladies, I just had a great time. I had a great time, and
It was a good turnout.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
um, I was typically at this point I would have been getting ready for BoobTube, but while we were doing this, I got notification that one of my co-hosts is unavailable for the night. So this is the only reason why I'm still sitting here doing Casey at Night at 8:55, because I would normally be getting ready for boob tube. But even with that being said,
You know, Jay can always call me. I have no problem with like stepping in. I got boobs, Jay. Is it, I mean, do they gotta be bigger? Like granted, they're not gonna match to the three that are already there, but I'm just saying,
it's my friend. That's my friend,
I'm
y'all.
just throwing it out there, Jay.
That's my friend. Anywho, I wanna thank Ella for being here with me with the calendar, because she was my videographer for most of the weekend. So she witnessed firsthand a lot of these comments, a lot of these reactions. Just stay tuned. There's more video coming. The website for the calendar is there. So if you're watching the repost, you need to get you a calendar. Swear to God, you need to get a calendar.
Thank us later. I'm saying, if you're you're a gooner,
Yeah,
and you like black women,
you
you
know
like
you do.
melanated
You know
black
you do.
women.
You know you do. And
Just saying.
let me just be clear. This one, she's especially unique because she's bald.
You know,
You don't get a
one of
whole
my
lot of that.
favorite phases is like bald headed hoe tendencies, but you're such a classy lady. So we have bald headed classy tendencies. But we
I'm gonna
do
just
love
say
a bald
yes to
headed
that. I'm gonna
hoe
just say yes
time
and leave
every
that
other.
alone. Because like I'm 56, but if you give me a minute, I'll go into Megan Nee moment. I'll give you a Megan Nee moment. I swear to God, I will.
Use one or two out of me and I'm done.
I can give you a little bit more than that, and then I gotta reset. Whatever. Anyway, that was probably way too much. But I wanna thank Ella. I wanna thank Busy Bambino. I wanna thank Big D Network. Of course, my other ride or die, Ms. Toxic Goddess. Um, wait, hold on. Let me go back. So much toxic. Jason. Shout out to Jason, who apparently just got a 65-inch TV. Well, all right, Jason. And
Nice.
first on on the show was my like longtime fan, Kelly Gardner, who was peeping in from work. You gotta love that. Kelly normally watches after he gets off of work, so a special shout out to Kelly for checking in while at work. I don't really know what Kelly does, but I appreciate that. And I appreciate you all. I will be back next week. I don't know who I have coming on the show. I may talk Ella into coming back. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely still going to be talking about this calendar again and whatever else comes to mind. Any last words, Ella?
No, just listen. If you can be brave, other people can be brave too.
Facts.
This is like my reading Rainbow Mr. Rogers moment. This is what did we learn today moment. Be brave. Get the pedicure, ladies and gentlemen.
Get the pedicure.
We'll talk about that later. But men, get the fucking pedicure too.
Yes.
Point that toe.
Point.
America's Next Top Model.
Extend your fingers. Like, don't give me claws. Don't give me
Get pretty fingers. Pretty fingers.
that thing.
Yes, soft. America's Next Top Model. She bullied. Yes, she bullied. Yes, they all bullied. Yes, it was very inappropriate.
But
I learned a lot from her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tons.
yeah, those are my parting words. That's all I learned.
I love it.
Toes head to toe, ladies.
Head to toe. Head to toe. And arch.
Oh, arch. Because if you're not arching, like if it doesn't hurt,
you
it
ain't
doesn't look
flexing
good.
far enough. You ain't going far enough. If it doesn't,
If you're not uncomfortable,
right, I was gonna say, if it doesn't feel weird, you ain't doing it right. So just
yes.
practice arching your back, and it's also good in the bedroom. Like when they say art, like, you know what? That's another rabbit hole. I'm not gonna do that.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye, y'all. How do I get out of here?
Bye, guys.